This is the year I told myself that I was gonna go all in on myself and my goals. No longer letting fear hold me back. All of the choices I'm making are aligning with exactly what I want for my life. So I'm posting the podcast, or I guess YouTube video now, that I almost posted last November and I got scared. I'm posting this to really hold myself accountable. I said I would, and I'm doing it. I'm gonna make a new, better quality video for next week. But this is the first step of keeping the promises that I make to myself. So here we go. Currently in the podcast studio, my car in the IKEA parking lot. I said I'm gonna do this today, so I'm fucking doing it. I forgot my cord to attach my mic to my camera, so that's wonderful. So we're doing without. I'm freaking exhausted, but I've been putting this off for way too long. I posted a TikTok, I think almost 2 years ago now, saying, should I start a podcast? It's just something I feel like I've been called to do too many times, and I just haven't done it, so it's time. The reason I came to IKEA was because I kind of wanted to go here anyway. I need some like home stuff to organize my clothes, and I was like, you know what? If I record this podcast today, because I said a million times I'm gonna do it. I got home, I was so exhausted. I was like, if I go to IKEA, then after I'm done recording this, I'm gonna reward myself by going in, walking around. Fun fact, the first time I went into IKEA, I literally got emotional looking at the home stuff because it had me like thinking about my future and what I wanted my kitchen to look like. And like, I'm someone that thinks about my future family, and I was literally doing this yesterday, like, crying about kids that don't even fucking exist yet. So that's me. Anyway, here we are. I have my coffee, probably not the best idea for 6 p.m., but it's making me happy. So episode 1, here we go. On the way here, there was a white peacock in the middle of the road. It literally was like stepping in front of my car. I swear to you, it was looking right at me. And if you know me, you know, when I see an animal like that I don't see often, I always have to Google it and be like, is this a symbol of something? I take my signs seriously. And the first thing that came up was, one, Jesus Christ, and then also new beginnings. Which is so strange because lately I've been like questioning my beliefs. The fact that it means new beginnings is also insane because so much is changing in my life right now, and it feels crazy. I'm going through one of those times where you just feel like nothing's ever gonna get better. Even though I know it does, it just feels like that light at the end of the tunnel is so far away. I've like been begging for a sign that things are gonna get better. It just kind of told me that I'm right where I need to be. Sometimes when you think that light at the end of the tunnel is so far away, it's not. There's always a reminder there. Look for the signs, okay? Keep your fucking eyes open. If there's one thing I've learned, there's always a sign that things are gonna get better. There's always little reminders there, but if you're closed off to them and you don't open yourself up to these positive reminders, not to sound like I'm not like shit and rainbows, I never have been that kind of person, but things like this I try to take seriously because in the past I've been someone that's missed all the signs and I've missed out on opportunities. And I don't know, as I've grown as a person the last few years, I've just realized that like opportunity is out there if you look for it. Signs are there if you look for it. So I just don't want to miss anything, you know? What's funny is I had like so many notes. For probably the past like 2 years, I've been writing in my notes app like what I want to talk about, but I came here today with no notes. I just want to tell you about me and get this going and just talk. I don't want to have to, you know, look at my notes and feel like I'm going off of some script. I want to talk to you. I want you to feel entertained. I want you to feel like you have a friend. You know, feel like friends, but also I can help educate you on fitness things. As some of you know, I make a weekly video for my clients, educating them on all kinds of fitness topics, from training to nutrition to mindset. Like, they're more longer form videos, and these are exclusively for my one-on-one clients. But I thought, what if I bring this to a podcast in some form? So we're trying that out today. I'm gonna tell you one of the hacks I've been using for when I don't feel like going to the gym or I'm in a rut and I just like can't get myself up and moving. One thing that I've been doing lately that's been really helping me while my mental health has been kind of trash, and I've been having a really fucking hard time going to the gym. Every other day rule. I go to the gym every other day right now, and I don't really have a set plan, and that's okay. Sometimes it's not always gonna be like that. Life happens, shit happens. I feel like this is good for like when you're trying to form a habit of going to the gym, or you're just trying to get back into it after some time off. So how I've been doing this kind of every other day rule, literally just how it sounds. Go every other day, and if you skip a day, go 2 days in a row. It's really been helping me stay accountable because, especially like right now where I just haven't been feeling the best, I never really want to go 2 days in a row. So I'm like, shit, if I skip today, like I have to go 2 days in a row, and it makes me go. So I feel like it makes it a lot easier to actually get myself to go to the gym. And I haven't really been going with a plan either. I've just been kind of going and doing whatever I want. So like I usually have a muscle group that I'm targeting, so like upper or lower. I just kind of hit what I want while I'm there, and it makes it easier when I'm just not feeling it, you know, because I get to go in there and do whatever I want. I know especially during this season, a lot of people go through a period of low energy, low mental health. So I think that being a little less rigid with your fitness routine can sometimes help, because you don't get frustrated when you're not as consistent with something that might be a little more rigid. You have a little more freedom, and you still feel accomplished when you're hitting these goals. Physical activity isn't something you should do just because it's like a new hobby you pick up. It's something you owe to yourself. Everyone should move their body, whether that's lifting, yoga, going for walks, runs, whatever it is. You owe it to yourself to move your body and create a healthy lifestyle for you. Even when I was going through a super stressful time, I kept reminding myself of that, because even on the days you don't want to move your body, you're gonna thank yourself that you did. I did what I could, and something I always like to preach to my clients is control what you can, let go of what you can't. Everything can't always be this solid, rigid fitness routine, and that's okay. I've come to learn. So I gotten into bodybuilding the past couple of years, and I kind of stepped away from that because I just felt myself getting too attached to it, almost, where I was like self-sabotaging. I was either doing really, really good, sticking to my plan, or I was doing really, really bad and like beating myself up over it. And I was having a really hard time finding that in between. I stopped working with my coach, and then I started focusing more on my mental health. I've always focused on my mental health, but over the past few months I've really prioritized it even more, especially around my fitness routine. I really struggled with balance for a while, so I'm really trying to get back to that and figure out what I actually like versus what I think I should like. Because I feel like that's what bodybuilding did to me, is it made me feel like, okay, I should be liking this. Almost tricking myself and being like, no, I love eating these meals and eating the same fucking thing every day and measuring every gram of food. Like, I love this shit. I didn't. I really didn't. I mean, I think I want to compete one day, but that cannot be my life right now. I don't like that lifestyle right now. I need my freedom. And I feel like with that, I needed to kind of put my life on pause and really just focus on that. I know there's some people that can live their life and travel and do bodybuilding and be successful with it, but I think that just wasn't me. I like to go out to dinner with my family and not have to say no to a marg and some chips and guac. Where I kind of had my last straw was I went to Epcot with my family, and we went to this really good Mexican restaurant. I actually made the reservation, but I brought my own fucking chicken. I didn't even eat the food, but I missed out on it. I didn't even have a bite of nothing. I literally brought my own chicken in a bag, put it on the salad. I literally could have just ordered a chicken salad. I wasn't in prep, nothing like that. I just like really wanted to stick to my plan, and like that's fine, but it was not making me happy. That's fine if that makes you happy. But for me, I was doing it and I was fucking miserable. I was being a bitch all day. I feel like since I was stressing, it was stressing everyone else out. I was being miserable, and I don't want to be like that. I don't want to be a miserable bitch. So for me, that was not it. Right now, my biggest focus is balance. So I'm not always going to the gym with a plan. I do yoga a couple times a week. So what it's like all really about when you're finding what works for you is set boundaries for yourself and stick to those boundaries. So what works for you? So just because going to the gym like 6 times a week and bringing chicken on a family dinner works for some people, that might not work for you. So maybe your boundary is going to the gym every other day and then eating plenty of protein, okay? Those are the goals you set for yourself, so stick to those goals. You don't have to do something because everyone else is doing it, and I think it's taken me way too long to figure that out. I've been lifting since I was like 18, 19 years old. 25 now, so it's been like 6-7 years. I think it took me way too long to figure out that I don't have to do what everyone else is doing. It's so easy to get caught up in seeing people's image on social media and being like, okay, I want to be like that, I have to do exactly that, but you really, really don't. You really don't. Just don't get caught up in that. It's so easy. So this is another reason why I wanted to do this podcast too, instead of YouTube. So I've tried YouTube. I might post this to YouTube like I said, but doing like the YouTube vlogs and stuff like that, I spend all fucking day making those, and I don't even enjoy my day while I'm making them because I'm so focused on making the video and focused on trying to be aesthetic. And naturally, like, I'm not an aesthetic fucking person. I'm sorry, like, my hair's a mess. I'm in sweatpants, dirty ass socks, and I think I have Greek yogurt stain on my t-shirt. I'm not an aesthetic person naturally, and I don't want to pretend to be. I don't. So I'm not. So that's why we're doing this, because I don't feel the pressure of trying to be aesthetic. I can sit here in my dirty ass t-shirt and my dirty socks in a fucking IKEA parking lot, and I can make this and be happy with it. And by the way, if I do upload this to YouTube, don't mind the bags of clothes and shit in the back of my car and the cat food and all the shit you probably see in the back, because I'm in the middle of moving. Oh my god, I just heard something that scared the shit out of me. Someone was knocking on the back of my car. It was like a firework. I'm in the middle of moving right now. So also another reason why I wanted to get into the podcast space is because I'm getting so sick of social media. I think I've posted on social media like maybe twice this month. And I think this really started when I went to Utah at the beginning of September, or I think it was like, yeah, end of August, beginning of September. I went to go visit my friend Kayla, and I was like barely on my phone while I was there. I was just enjoying time outside. I don't even think I posted the photos I took there, because I just took them for me. Every photo I took there was for me. It wasn't with social media in mind. I think that's sometimes what we lose when we post on social media. We lose the enjoyment of taking pictures that are for us and enjoying the beauty of things for ourselves. I wanted to start doing something like this because I feel like with podcasts, you're able to control what you're listening to. You're able to kind of filter what you're actually hearing, rather than scrolling on social media and you're getting shit you don't even want to see. So hopefully if you're listening to this, it's because you want to listen. You're not being forced to listen. I don't know. My hope with this is that the knowledge and advice that I have to share, whether it's fitness, life experiences, whatever, is going to matter to someone. I just want this to reach the people that need it the most. I just want every woman that I come into contact with to feel like she can do anything. Like, I want to help you guys believe in yourself, and that's a big part about why I'm doing this too. Like, one of the things I've always wanted to do with my coaching is help give women confidence and help you believe that you can do anything, because I used to be one of those girls that literally thought I was going nowhere. Like, I had no hope in myself. I just couldn't imagine a future for myself. I struggle with like depression, anxiety, stuff like that sometimes, so I still have my low moments, but I know that I can come back to my reasons why I do what I do. I know the direction I'm headed. I know my goals. I'm so sure of who I am now that when I have these low moments, and right now, like what I'm going through, a really big streak of, I don't know if it's bad luck, but just stress. I'm going through a really stressful time right now. When I go through these low moments where my mental health is not doing great, I still know that I am headed somewhere great and that the future is bright for me, because I've created that future for myself, and I have created this confidence inside myself that lets me know like I can do anything I want to, and I'm going to do anything I want to. And I just want to help share that with other women, that you can do anything that you set your mind to. And that sounds so cliche, but it's so true. If something is out there for you and you want it bad enough, you will get it. There is a way, and I truly believe that. I just want you to have true confidence in yourself inside and out. Even if literally one person listens to this, I'm probably going to keep doing it. And I mean, I'll get into more personal experiences too as I go. Let me know what you guys want to hear too, because I will get into it. I'm only 25 years old. I know that I don't have a ton of life experience, but what I have learned so far in this tiny sliver of life has been life-changing to me. And I hope that I can help someone in that kind of way. And I just thank you guys for being here. My friend Megan said to me one day that podcasts make people feel more human rather than the curated social media posts or YouTube and stuff like that, because you can sit here and talk freely and be yourself, and you don't have that pressure of trying to create a perfectly aesthetic background or try to show the world that everything's exciting and great. I can just sit here and talk and be myself, and if you like me, you like me. If you don't, you don't. It's like a audio journal. I'm a big journaler. I like to write in my journal. It's been a little bit since I have, but this is nice because I feel like I'm sitting here just journaling with my mouth. That sounds fucking weird. Probably cut that out. I just want to make a real impact on this world. I've said it a few times on social media, and I've never been able to figure out how. I feel like sometimes like social media hasn't felt right to me. Like, curated bullshit vlogs aren't always me. Like, I just want to feel real, and sitting here talking in my car feels real. I just want to be able to do this all the time. I'm thinking weekly podcast. I've been sitting here yapping for 2 hours, but I really hope you guys enjoyed listening. There will be more of these to come. Let me know what you guys want to see. I'm gonna leave some bloopers because I think it'll be funny. So far, I like it. Oops. Oh my god, I thought my microphone was off for this whole thing. I was about to freak. Oh, I keep burping. This is not good.